This is a true story of a man that ended up being a millionaire. He thought he was happy, so he bought himself a 17,000 square foot house, and it didn't make him feel happier at all. Then he had a car accident. Ended up with terrible headaches for a long, long time. The headaches got so bad that he even thought about taking his own life after a while. But he didn't for some reason. But a curious thing happened. In the end, he found that the wealth wasn't making him happy. But he didn't know where to start, so he started looking for the meaning of life. In the meantime, he had moved into a bigger house, and he felt empty inside. Having more stuff and bigger stuff didn't make him feel better. He started talking with scientists, philosophers, and spiritual people, and what he found was amazing. In Native American culture, if you have more than you need and keep wanting more, it's thought to be mental illness. And if you have more land than you need, that too is thought to be mental illness. In Native American culture, you always give first to the children, the women, and the older people of the tribe. There's a Native American story of a hunter that was the best of the hunters, and he became greedy. He decided he would no longer share his meat with the rest of the tribe. So he went to the top of the mountain where it was cold, and he made a teepee house where all the meat he had could be stored. Then another hunter decided he did not want to share. So this great hunter also went to the top of the mountain. And he made another teepee. And he stored all his meat there. And did not share with anyone. Then another hunter did the same. And then another. And after a while there were no more hunters willing to share. And so all the children of the tribe went hungry. And all the women of the tribe went hungry. And all the wise people, the older people, went hungry. And after a while there were no more children, no more women, and no more older people. And within a few years, there was no more tribe. The story was very powerful for the millionaire. That kind of like hit him square in the middle of the forehead. So powerful that he kept looking for more answers. He found that in some of Darwin's books he talked about survival of the fittest. But even Darwin had talked a few times about survival of the fittest. And many, many times about love that he saw taking place out in nature. That if you see a cheetah attack a wildebeest, that many times another wildebeest will go over and try to protect the downed wildebeest so that it can get away from the cheetah. That even when predators need to take meat, they don't take more than they need. They only take what's needed. They only take what's needed to survive and help their little cubs to flourish. Darwin talked about cooperation and how all the fish in schools all work together unconsciously, moving in the same directions to help all the fish in the schools. And how flocks of birds work together unconsciously, just knowing which way to flow back and forth and around to stay away from predators. He also talked about chimps and how even males, if some of the chimps were killed, that a big male would take care of a little orphan chimp like his own and take care of it till it was full grown and able to care for itself. Even groups of elephants, when a mother elephant dies, will take care of the little elephants that she had. It's called love. And he noticed that love was everywhere in the world. And that's the one thing that this millionaire didn't have. He also noticed from a scientist that if you take a petri dish and you put some yogurt inside, you can put electrodes inside that yogurt. And if you had great anger, that there would be spikes in the electrical conductivity of the yogurt. Like, wow. And if you have great feelings of love, there would be spikes in the electrical conductivity of that yogurt also. That bacteria there had a reaction to how he was feeling. That even the lowly bacteria was connected to him in some way. That he too was connected to all things. That nothing was separate. And that everything he did made a difference in the world. That had an impact on him. That had an impact on this great millionaire. So he sold his huge house and moved into a trailer park. He started teaching at a local college. He just started biking his way to work. And he finally understood his father, who was the head of a charity about helping people. He finally understood his father, which shortly after that died. And now that millionaire's whole life is about helping people. About helping people to understand cooperation and love and caring. For in the end, it is the only things that matter. Everything is connected. And if we have anger and love, it even reflects in our EKG. If you have anger going on, you'll see a little peak in between your major waves. And if you have love, there is a gentle hump between the major waves of your EKG. Everything is connected. And you are connected to everything. And you are not alone. You are not separate from everything. You are one with everything. And so it is our duty to go out and use our gifts to see how we can help the people of the world and everything on this planet. I love you. I love you.